We've arrived on an island that will challenge all your senses. The colors, the sounds, the smells and the tastes. Everything is a little bit more intense over here. Welcome to the magical island of Korčula. The island of Korčula has become an unmissable destination for many yachtsmen, and we can easily see why. This island is simply abundant in lush nature all around, beautiful historical sites, numerous attractions, and completely delightful top-quality food and wine. The town of Korčula is the largest city on the island, with such unparalleled beauty that leaves nobody feeling indifferent. The old part was built on a small peninsula, which was separated from the mainland by the so-called Kopnena vrata, or the land gate. The town of Korčula was first mentioned in the 10th century, but the exact time of its establishment is still unclear. Let us mention the statute of the town and the island of Korčula, one of the oldest legal documents in this part of Europe, dating back to the 13th century. It regulated the life of a medieval town built by the strict rules of medieval urbanism. Although Korčula was not part of the Dubrovnik Republic, it is also well known for its rich maritime tradition, sea merchants and famous captains who sailed to all the world seas. We went on the search through the streets of Korčula, which did not take us long. I'm here with a real-life captain, Captain Marinovic.
Right.
And we're here at his private house, which is actually looking like a real maritime museum, because Captain Marinovic has sailed the world seas over and over for how many?
22 years.
Amazing.
Later on, as expert maritime or surveyor, I did my job in west coast of Africa, covering 4 countries: Gabon, Congo, Guinea, Equator, Cameroon, Ghana, South Africa Republic, quite a few countries on the west coast. Later on, jumping up and down to the Far East, also as a superintendent and surveyor, expert maritime.
Captain Marinovic has collected an impressive inventory of naval instruments and aids from the second half of the 20th century, all with the aim of introducing the people with this honorable and rather challenging occupation. All in order to preserve the tradition so that the new generations can learn about the famous past of Korčula seamen. According to legend, a famous travel writer, adventurer and merchant Marco Polo was born in this house in Korčula. Truth be told, there is no real evidence to really support this, except that, according to records, the house that's still here today belonged to the Polo family. The Venetians claim he was born in the Republic of Venice. But the historians and people from Korčula cunningly answer back, "Okay, give us a proof." Where and when was he exactly born? So, as the Venetians don't have any concrete evidence, we'll go with Korčula. What is indisputable and a historical fact is that there was a battle between fleets of Venice and Genoa near Korčula in 1298.
Marco Polo, in the age of 40 years about, he was commanding Venetian ship. During that sea battle, there were more than 15,000 participants. There were 100 ships on both sides. the sea battle between two republics, Genova and Venice, two fleets, you see. But the Republic of Venice lost. And Genova's fleet, they were winners, you see. And Marco Polo, he was among 7,000 captured people, imprisoned in Korčula for a few days, and later on taken to the prison to Genova, where he spent almost the whole year. And what happens there in the prison? He dictated his famous book describing all his travels to the Far East and so on. Italians, they say Il Milione.
Marco Polo's book had a decisive influence in the era of great discoveries. Geographical maps of the Far East were constructed for centuries by his travelogue. It is well known that Christopher Columbus possessed a Latin edition of Polo's book Il Milione. And in the notes he made during the journey, he compared his own discoveries with places described by Marco Polo. We found something very special on the small island near Korčula. An old school building being transformed into a top restaurant and a hotel for true hedonists.
Right, well, I should be able to say something now, but I'm just lost for words. This is probably one of the most, just hands down, one of the most magical places I've ever been to. This is a part of the Korčula archipelago.
Yep, correct.
The island called Vrnik.
That's right.
And you refurbished this old school.
Yeah, so this used to be a schoolhouse because there were a bunch of men who worked here. They had a quarry, and so all the kids that lived here would go to school here, so they didn't have to go to the mainland.
So what are the plans? What is this?
Inside, we're going to have down here like a traditional corner bar, we call it. So it's like a traditional Dalmatian style restaurant. To the right, we'll have sort of like an art gallery and souvenir shop, which will sell, showcase local artists from Croatia. Upstairs, we've got a old school room. So that'll be like a traditional setup, you know, with the ink pens and all that sort of fun stuff to replicate what was here. And then we're also going to have two really luxury boutique hotel rooms at the top.
2 rooms.
2 rooms.
That's super luxurious.
Yeah. Now, I know you think this is really beautiful.
I do.
But I've got more. Wait until you see our other one. So we've got Stupe Island, a place called Moro Beach, which will blow your mind.
Moro Beach.
Moro Beach.
I had very high hopes for this place and it did not disappoint yet. But tell me about it.
So this is a completely self-sufficient island. The only thing that exists here is our restaurant and our beach bar. It's all solar powered. We've got a desalination for the water. We have a DJ here. It's a beach bar, Dalmatian food, and it's paradise.
And we've got some oysters over here.
We do.
Are those for us?
This is for us. We have to get you a welcome drink for your first trip to Stupe.
Okay.
So these are from Pelješac.
Oh,
and now this sparkling wine is very special. It's a Croatian, and it actually spends 1 year under the sea to mature. And the reason for that is that under the sea, it actually has a stable temperature.
This was under the sea?
Yeah, for a whole year.
A year?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we drinking to?
To the good life.
Oh,
to Stupe, to Vrnik, and to all that's fun ahead.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dobar tek.
Dobar tek i tebi.
Dobar tek. This just looks too good to eat and too good not to eat. I don't know what to do with it. I want to take it home and put it under a glass
As long as it's been
box.
enjoyed. As long as it's been enjoyed. You like it?
It's like my brain just exploded.
Well, the freshness. I mean, you can't beat this. It's local produce. Everything is fresh. You're not traveling for hours and hours from the supermarket.
Now It's like my cheeks and my belly are vibrating with joy and some strange new sensations of happiness. This is the oddest feeling I've ever had after tasting food that's this gorgeous. This is just heaven. This is really heaven.
The smile says it all.
God. This is good.
Korčula's seafarers and travellers often brought home customs and spectacles they witnessed abroad and liked. And that's how the nightly game of Moreška originated. This dynamic sword dance of black and white knights is over 400 years old and is still performed only on Korčula.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've got sand in my hair and I did my makeup in the car, but I've got my dress on and I'm ready for a dance. Josip, what is Moreška?
So Moreška is a traditional sword dance that is performed here in Korčula. It's mainly a battle between a white and a black army. They fight for a bula. That's one girl we are all fighting for. It was in the past it was played all over Mediterranean, but it stayed just here in Korčula, so we are very proud of it.
Right, and who are you?
So I'm a regular black soldier. So there are 7 or 8 of us. One white king, one black king, and his father.
And you're all trying to gain...
Yeah, we are trying to gain bula. That's one girl we are all fighting for.
So you're fighting for a girl?
Yeah. At first, she is like prisoned at Black King, but later on she finds her true love and she goes back to White King.
Okay, so this is a true romantic story.
Yeah, it is.
So who's gonna win?
In the end, White Army will win. So
right.
I'm going to lose.
In the very center of the island, we come to the picturesque village of Smokvica, known for its premium white wines from the grape variety of Pošip.
Pošip wine is coming from here, from this beautiful village, Smokvica. It's one of the first white wine protected by law in Croatia. It's dating from 19th century. It's found downstairs in our fields. It's only one wine in the world who have a monument on the place when they find the first grape. It's really aromatic, perfect wine, because at the same time you have a dry wine and very fruity white wine.
Up to nearly 50 years ago, Pošip was considered merely a secondary sort, only really appreciated by the locals. The reason for this is probably the fact that it is a relatively young variety, which spread exclusively on the island. Since the beginning of its cultivation, the quality of Pošip has never been questioned, though recently it is getting proper widespread recognized appreciation it so richly deserves.
And this island have a very, very long tradition of the wine growing. We have a proof from the 4th century before Christ, starting to growing grape here and producing wine. And the Gurki's Pošip and Gurk and Pošip are from here, and definitely this island is white wine. This white wine is mostly production of the wine offer in Korčula Island.
In all honesty, I'm not sure you can find a poor quality bottle of wine in Korčula. From top wineries to private home wine cellars, the wine is seriously either very good or excellent. After these top quality fine wines, it is time for the best of the best, with worldwide recognition. We are in Chara, the wine center of the island, and I'm here with the most delightful, young, successful winemaker, Jagsha, who is already making such huge success in the world of wines, winning medals for his top
produce. Jakša, can you tell us more about your winery, your amazing wine, and how it all started and what it's all about for you?
Evo, Pošip Nerica je ovu godinu prvi put smo poslali vino na dekanter i osvojili smo velikih 95 bodova, što je za Pošip jedna velika nagrada, jedan veliki poticaj da vino iz godine u godinu mora biti, da je Pošip jedna velika svjetska sorta i 95 bodova za jedno suho vino iz Hrvatske, sortu Pošip, koja će sad biti sa ovom nagradom na nekim svjetskim nivoima. I evo, ja bih vam sad natočio da probate.
It's a bit of an early start, but when you're in heaven, there's nothing but goodness. Oh, wow. I can hear bells, angels singing.
Pošip Nerica je u zadnjih par godina, stvarno smo dostigli smo jedan veliki nivo i to sad nastojimo održavati. To smo mi sve obiteljski radimo, vinograde, imamo nekih 3,5 hektara vinograda i sve se radi ručno. Ručno i to je po meni jedna lijepa priča za budućnost, za živjeti na otoku i tako.
We don't have any worries about the future of this island and its young and aspiring winemakers, because such huge quality in this small area can rarely be found anywhere in the world. The Pelješac Channel is a sea pass between the Pelješac Peninsula and the island of Korčula, and is the shortest route for boats traveling from north to Dubrovnik. As there are no other marinas nearby, the ACI Marina Korčula is a safe harbour and an overnight shelter for yachtsmen traveling this area. The marina is located near the old town of Korčula and is an ideal starting point for exploration of this true gem and its beauty, after a day of sailing and enjoying the sea.
The capacity for that type, it's about between 100 and 120 boats. It depends on the dimension of the boat.
Of course.
Because we call boats from 8 meters to the 50 meters. And today is a Tuesday, and how you can see the marina is full. Yes. Because what is very interesting, we are not charter based.
Apart from mooring and accommodation, the marina has a variety of additional facilities for its guests, such as restaurants, coffee bars, numerous grocery stores and shops with nautical equipment. And since the city centre is so close by, you're sure not to miss on all the fun and be able to acquire all you might need. There's also a 10-ton crane and top-of-the-line service.
Marina Korčula has also one characteristic. We are nautical technical center for this area. We have here down, you can see from here, crane and the one very good service. And with that technical support for the nautical guest is very important. And we are technical base for this area from island Mljet, Lastovo, Vis, Hvar, Peninsula Pelješac. If anybody have a problem with the boat, they are towing the boat to come here for repair.
The marina is about to undergo a thorough refurbishment, and in its place there'll be a launch of a new, more beautiful and modern marina with a 5-star hotel. We had the opportunity to enjoy some traditional products, which are just delightful every time. Let's see what we have here.
Olive oil, pure olive oil, spicy from olive oil with chili, with rosemary, with sage. Then we have a special vinegar with taste of fig. That's like some balsamic. Then we have a fig cake. That's fig with liquor. Very nice. Can cut like chocolate and drink with brandy and liquor.
These traditional delicacies of Korčula are mouth-watering delicious.
To su kolačići od smokava, 90% smokava je. Unutra, te smokve proizvodimo mi i to je naš proizvod, lokalni proizvod. Unutra su orašasti plodovi sa tamnom čokoladom, imamo i sa bijelom čokoladom, crvenim paprom i bijelom čokoladom i sa soli.
Josipa, hi. Can you tell us about your products?
Ovo su vam tradicionalni korčulanski kolači, najpoznatiji su klašuni. Imamo nešto novo što smo vratili iz zaborava nakon 88 godina. Su džambele. Džambele, da. Radi od kakaa, ali mi ih radimo još od rogača i naranče. I imamo novi proizvod, to je karat, namaz od rogača, za djecu zdrava nutella.
Blato is a Mediterranean town and one of the oldest settlements on the island of Korčula. As one of the oldest places in the inland, it was a safe shelter in case of pirate attacks. Not only did the settlement have an important strategic position, it was also located near fertile fields. Throughout history, Blato has always focused on the production of agricultural produce, especially wine, olive oil, carob and figs. As Korčula's economy was based on agriculture and centered in Blato, many noblemen decided to live there. Outside the town of Korčula, protected by walls, they lived in castles and fortified houses, most often in forms of towers, which can still be seen today. Stretching through town is a kilometer-long alley of linden trees called Zlinje, which was planted in 1911. This is the second longest linden alley in Europe. The worst period in the history of Blato occurred between the two world wars, when vineyards were attacked by phylloxera and they perished massively. A major economic crisis emerged and Blato faced huge emigration. Whole families migrated to the overseas countries of South America and Australia. Today, only in Sydney there is 3 times more people originally from Blato and their offspring than there's Blato's inhabitants. Imagine this. You're gazing at beautiful surroundings, whilst your luxurious yacht cuts effortlessly through the azure blue water. The soothing sound of splashing waves, a lovely breeze, the sun shining bright. Staff member bringing you a refreshing beverage. You smile, sip and simply enjoy. In search of the best charter companies in Croatia, we were delighted to find one with a really wonderful client approach and a great choice in boats.
Navigare Yachting is one of the biggest companies, charter companies in Adriatic coast, in Croatia, but worldwide as well. It has been established in Sweden 2001, and since then it's been growing. We have over 250 boats worldwide. We have 9 countries where our bases are, 80 employees worldwide. And we are looking into expanding even further.
Okay, and what are the boats you have available? We're on Costa Bella right now, and I'm loving this boat. I would love to rent this
Wouldn't you?
boat. Yes, definitely.
It is one of the biggest boats we own. It's brand new, and it is very well equipped with really rich equipment such as a washing machine, dishwasher, everything to make your vacation.
It's very pretty as well.
It is beautiful.
Where do most of your guests, where do they mostly sail to?
Depends where they start from. We have two bases in Croatia. One is located here in Segedonji and another one is in Dubrovnik. There are people who prefer sailing northbound, visiting Krka National Park as well as Kornati. There are people who love to sail one way from Trogir to Dubrovnik, visiting all the beautiful places along the way. And there are people who love to sail to Montenegro, starting from Dubrovnik.
Oh, I see.
It is very easy and simple to sail to Montenegro from Dubrovnik. There's a little bit of for everyone. We also do organize cabin charters for those who don't have a big crew together and rent a boat. We also organize flotillas for people who really love company. We do have sailing school for those who want to become sailors.
Yes.
In addition to these services, another interesting and unusual offer is the Yacht Investment Program. You can invest in one of these beauties, and apart from getting various benefits, you can also make money on them. For a faster and simpler booking of your boat, there is a mobile application which makes things so much easier.
All good things must come to an end, but there's no reason to feel sad because we'll be back soon with a new episode of Sail Ho Croatia.